providential preservation of the Word of God means that not only do we have it with us today, but that we also know with certainty what God has said. Any supposed doctrine of preservation which omits certainty is not real preservation at all. For what good would it be for God to preserve His Word, only for us not to know where it is or what it says? Moreover, nowhere in the Bible are we ever told to try and reconstruct the Word of God. The notion of reconstructionism, which is the philosophical basis behind modern Bibles, is completely antithetical to the doctrine of preservation. You cannot say that the Word of God has been preserved and at the same time say that the original readings need to be recovered. The modern view of bibliology is an apostate view, one which has departed from the biblical, historical doctrine of preservation. The avalanche of modernist apostasy, which started in the 19th century, continues to persist today. The conservative church, however, has rejected much of the falsehoods and heresies which emerged during that era. Things such as evolution and old earth geology are universally opposed by conservative Christians, and yet in the area of bibliology the leaven persists. Conservative evangelicals, while opposing evolution, will use modern Bibles based on the same naturalistic principles which underlie evolution. Conservative evangelicals, while opposing liberalism and ecumenism, will use modern Bibles based on a critical text produced by an ecumenical committee of liberals. Deceiving the conservative church into embracing corrupt versions of the Word of God has truly been one of Satan's greatest accomplishments. The fact remains, however, that God has preserved His words and given us the certainty that we may know them. Proverbs 22:21, that I might make thee know the certainty of the words of truth. Absolute certainty is the biblical principle which underlies the King James only position. Our God is a God of certainty. He has given us certainty about our salvation, and He has given us certainty about His words. We can know with 100% certainty that we are saved, and we can know with 100% certainty that we have every word. God has preserved His words, not in a plethora of contradictory manuscripts and papyri fragments, not in a dead language which no one can speak, not in a wastepaper basket at an Orthodox monastery, and not in an uncertain, perpetually evolving, reconstructed text. God has given us the certainty of His words in a book, and that book is the King James Bible, providentially preserved and providentially recognized as such.